This is an example of the content for your first part of the assignment, the page with the simple box form drawing on it. You'll notice that there are two things here that we haven't done before. There is the title block with the wording master bedroom there, and you're going to need to find a typeface that suits both the person you've chosen to place in the room and the other references that you're looking for. There's also a little floor plan. You'll recognize it as the little floor plan I gave out in class. It does have to be resized though. It's quite large for the placement that we need to have for it at the bottom of our drawing. Please notice that the title block, the lettering, is only a copy of something I printed out from my printer of a Word document. So I chose my typeface, typed out master bedroom, and printed it out at the size I wanted it to be, and cut it out as a block and put it in my drawing. I had to cut out a little bit of it to fit around my bench at the end of the bed, but I liked that. I liked that idea of the two melding together, that overlapping. And I like that the floor plan overlaps, just large enough to overlap my perspective drawing. Later on, when you see the final, I'm going to put a line, a black line. We need a border around the whole thing. I'm going to put a black line right above the master bedroom so that the bench peeps up and over, but it becomes part of the title block too. While creating your title block, it's important to remember to place a piece of 14 by 17 inch marker paper over it occasionally to make sure that it's going to all fit from top to bottom, the top of your grid to the bottom of your title block on your 14 by 17 inch piece of marker paper. If you hadn't extended your bench right out onto your cartridge paper when you were making the box form drawing, please do that now so that you can include your thinking about it when you put in your title block at the bottom. In this view, you will also see that I've used the height of 6.5 feet for the light fixture, so it hangs down only to 6.5 feet into the room. Remember that you have those two options. If the bed is never to be moved, then that light can hang as far as 5 feet down, although you won't be able to see inside the light, and that's never as attractive as being able to see underneath the light. But you do have that option of hanging a lower pendant. There's also the option when we start doing our line drawing of making a recessed ceiling. That can be great because then you can hang your chandelier, whatever elaborate light fixture you want to use, much higher in the room. But that won't come up until we're doing part 2, the final line drawing.